Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a very personal and emotional journey with you all. This is a story of fear, it's a story of resilience, and it's a story of hope. The horror of dealing with fibroids during pregnancy, and this is my story. It all started over 3 years ago when my husband and I decided to start a family. We were so excited when we found out we were expecting, as in our joy was everywhere, we were over the roof. Little did we know that the journey ahead was going to be filled with lots of challenges. At that point, it felt like everything was falling into place for us and we were so ecstatic. During my first ultrasound appointment, the doctor noticed something unusual. Growing with my little precious baby, there were multiple fibroids in my uterus. My first reaction was shock, like I was in shock. I mean, I've read about fibroids, I know about them, but I didn't believe that it could affect me, especially in my first pregnancy. So fibroids are non-cancerous growths in the uterus, that's the woman's womb. They affect women of reproductive age and mainly black women as well. So in my own case, there were multiple and they were large. For some women, they don't cause any symptoms. For me, like, I didn't know I had fibroids before I got pregnant. My periods were regular, my tummy was very flat, so I would never know there were fibroids there. But apparently, when I got pregnant and as my baby was growing, the fibroids were growing as well. So there were multiple and they were causing a risk to me and my baby's health. The doctor warned us about the possible complications, preterm labor, even miscarriage, severe pain. But hearing the doctors saying all that, it was like a punch to my gut. I was terrified. I mean, how could I protect my baby when my own body seems to be the problem? The pain was excruciating. When I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody watching me now and you're pregnant with fibroids, I think you can relate to what I'm about to say. The pain is excruciating. And you know the worst part of it? Everyone just looks at you with pity, because even when you go to the doctors, they can only give you paracetamol and cocodamol. Because, you know, they're trying to protect the baby. They can't give you strong medications which could affect your baby, like opiates. So you're stuck with paracetamol and cocodamol, which are low-grade pain relief meds. It wasn't easy. The pain was hell. Some days I could not move. Some days I was on bed rest for most of the time. I stopped going to work because I wasn't coping with work. My work is really stressful sometimes, and you're on your feet most of the time. So I wasn't able to cope with work. I was on bed rest, relying mostly on my husband and my friends. My husband is the only family I've got here in the UK. So my friends were really supportive. I was scared. It took an emotional toll on me, but I found comfort in the Word of God. I believe in Jesus Christ. So I found comfort in the Word of God, and I was determined to keep going for my baby. I started keeping a journal. I started writing down my fears, my hopes, all the milestones. I felt like every milestone I hit during the pregnancy was encouraging me to keep going. Despite the fears, despite the uncertainty, the thought of having a life growing within me, it was worth the struggle, I tell you. And especially when I started feeling my little one kick, it was worth it. I was like, whatever the pain is, However uncertain everything is, I'm going to keep pushing. We had regular checkups, countless sleepless nights, and moments of sheer panic. But irrespective of that, we also had our moments of joy. For example, when we heard my baby kick for the first time, you know, feeling her moving in the tummy, the joy was, I can't measure it. It was overwhelming. As the weeks were counting, our baby continued to grow stronger despite the fibroids, despite the pain. We made it to term. It was nothing short of a miracle, I tell you. On a beautiful afternoon, it was a sunny afternoon and very bright, our little miracle was born. Holding her in my arms was the most emotional moment of my life. Every tear, every pain, every fear we had, it was all worth it. We had our little princess. She was perfect, she was strong, she was so healthy and full of life. It was nothing short of a miracle. This journey taught me so much about love, about resilience, about strength. It wasn't easy. There were times I wanted to give up. But looking into my baby's eyes, I know it was all worth it. And God was with us. We found solace in the Word of God. My husband was my rock through it all. His unwavering love and support just kept me going. He reminded me daily that we were in this together and that our baby was worth every bit of the struggle. I can laugh now because I'm thinking about it. I'm not experiencing it, but I tell you, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. And God came through for us. To every mom out there, to every woman out there that has got fibroids, know that it's not the end of the road. I know fibroids can cause some form of infertility, but just know that despite the fact that you've got fibroids, you can still have your babies, healthy babies. Yes, you will be surprised that despite the challenges, a lot of women still have healthy pregnancies with fibroids and they end up having vaginal birth or cesarean section in some cases. So don't give up. And for moms that are experiencing the same thing, they've got fibroids and are pregnant at the moment, know that you are not alone. The journey may be tough, the pain will be there and uncertainties, but know that you're not alone. Lean on your loved ones, hold on to hope, and fight with everything you have. The road, the journey may be rough, but trust me, the destination is beautiful beyond words. So that's my story. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful or inspiring, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share to others that may find this helpful, and also subscribe to my channel for more interesting content. Don't forget, together we can get through anything. Until next time, take care and stay strong. Love you. Mwah.